What is going on, everyone? It's your boy Sinister Cobra coming back with another Halo 5 video. Today we are going to be talking about the ESL slash 343 slash competitive scene for Halo fiasco that happened during the weekend. But first, before we get into that, the gameplay is Assault on Torque from the Team Skirmish playlist. So it's not, it's not the Team Arena, it's not competitive settings or anything like that. Just to give you guys a heads up if, the game type being Assault didn't already give it away. But anyways, let's jump into the topic at hand. If you guys missed out over the weekend, there was some fiasco about the venue that the championship finals was held at. If you guys did not see, there were pictures floating around of what appears to be a very sad portrayal of the venue. One of the pictures were of like deflated balloons that were at the entrance, which I gotta admit the entrance was a little, I guess, embarrassing for the lack of a better word. It did look like an entrance to like a party, a kid's party or something like that, which was funny because I think on Sunday, right across the street, there was a bounce house. I think there was a kid having a party at his house. There was a one of those bouncy houses going on, which was pretty funny. But yeah, the entrance was not that spectacular. It was kind of weird. There was a red carpet, like I said, deflated balloons, and a giant sign that said Halo Championship Finals 2017 or something like that. So it wasn't that special, that great of entryway to the venue. The venue itself was pretty small. There was two tents. One tent that held where the FFA stuff was being held at. It had I want to say 4 or 5 tables with like 8 Xboxes each, running Halo 5, of course. And there was another table that had, I think, 4 Xboxes, and those 4 Xboxes, of course, had Halo Wars 2 running on them. If for people that want to play Halo Wars 2, I saw those stations pretty empty during the weekend. I guess the competitive scene isn't too into Halo Wars 2, which, I mean, not surprising. I'm not that into the game either. Or at least I'm not into RTS type games in general. But I mean, that's besides the point. So yeah, that was one of the tents. They also had some couches to sit on and screens running the streams. They had one screen dedicated to the main stage screen, and then another screen or another TV dedicated to the B stream, which they changed it to the main stage stream like halfway through Friday, and then they never changed it back, I think. I don't know what was going on, but like, yeah, I had to go to the overflow tent where they also had they had a giant screen and another like 40-inch TV monitor in the corner with no sound running the B stream, which was kind of weird, but what can you do? Yeah, speaking of the overflow tent, that's the main complaint going on, is that the overflow tent was pretty sad, I guess. The picture that was circulating Twitter over the weekend was of the overflow tent with like a handful of people sitting there, which I've heard was taken before the event was taking place, so like before 10 a.m., which was when the stream started. Most people didn't get there, or the venue was like the most amount of people were there like usually late afternoon towards the end of the day is when the most people were there. So yeah, like the 10 a.m. thing was I guess too early for some people. I don't know. But yeah, the screen there wasn't that great. It was a giant screen. I don't know how big it was. It was probably the size of like as tall as a regular room's wall, if that makes sense. If you guys can picture that, it was that tall, and I don't know what kind of screen they were using, but it was pretty pixelated. It was pretty pixely. I do have some footage of it on my vlog, which I posted earlier this week. If you guys want to go check that out, there will be a link at the end of the video. I do have footage of it there. I don't remember if, I'm pretty sure it you guys can tell that it's sort of like pixely, the screen from the overflow tent, which kind of sucked because some of the image wasn't that clear. And also that also brings me to my next point, that the seating issue wasn't a big deal until Championship Sunday. Friday and Saturday I had no problem getting seats in the main stage. It wasn't until the last match on Saturday, the Optic versus Team Liquid, I didn't get a seat, and then that carried over to Championship Sunday where I did not get a seat the whole day, which sucked because really I paid $20 to sit on uncomfortable bleachers and watch a pixelated TV screen, which kind of sucked. I probably would have had a much more enjoyable experience watching the stream from the place I was staying at in Burbank, California. One kind of positive note about the Championship Sunday situation is that the event organizers did come out and do like exclusive giveaways just to the people outside in the tents, but of course your boy has the most shitty luck ever, and I didn't win anything, so that didn't do much for me. There were people that walked away with some Astro headsets, so I'm sure those guys left happy. They didn't mind being outside after receiving that kind of prize. I know I probably wouldn't have mind that. I would have been stoked to get some Astro headsets. I already have some, but I would have been stoked nevertheless to have like a backup pair. There was also like raffles going on the whole weekend, and of course, you know, your boy with the shitty luck didn't get anything. The coolest thing I got was a second lanyard at the end of Championship Sunday, so it's whatever, I guess. You win some, you lose some. Unfortunately, I lost all of them, so that sucks. But yeah, the seating issue wasn't really an issue until the Optic versus Team Liquid winners bracket final on Saturday and all of Championship Sunday. That was when the seating issue arose, I guess. Which sucks. You know, it was the grand finale of the season. You would think that ESL and 343 would go all out and get a venue that can hold as many people as that bought passes. So I don't know what's going on. The seating for the main stage was kind of weird. It was like maybe like 160 seats max, 200 seats max, and probably half of those were reserved seating for both legendary pass holders and friends and family of the team that was playing. So I don't know how many legendary passes they sold or how many attendees had the legendary pass, but I'm pretty sure like the whole first row was dedicated to them. And then the last row, I did see the last row have like reserved signs on the seats, so I assume those were dedicated to friends and family of the team and probably even staff of the event. So that kind of sucked. That just left like 2 middle rows to spectators, and I would not be surprised if some of those were taken up to staff and friends and family. I mean, you have 8 players per team. If you know, each team at the minimum brought their parents, that kind of adds up, 16 people there, and then you have all the staff. That's, you know, who knows how many staff members want to watch the stuff. And of course, you know, some of these team members brought significant others or siblings, things like that. So there was very, very, very low amount of seats for just regular spectators, unfortunately. I think it got to the point where some people were trying to get people from that were already in the main stage to save them seats or keep an eye out for seats for them. And that would have sucked if I knew if I found out that anyone did that, because essentially they would be line jumping me. The overflow tent eventually became like a queue, a line of sorts to get into the main stage. So if I did find out that someone did that, that would have sucked. I would have been salty as all hell. But to my knowledge, no one was able to get in that way. Of course, there might have been people that I just don't know, and they did get in that way. But to my knowledge, I don't know anyone that got in that way. But yeah, overall, the event was fun. I had a blast. I met a lot of pros, a lot of 343 team members of the Halo community. It was just that Championship Sunday that was pretty bad. I know if it's held in the same place as in the same venue this coming up season, I probably will not be going. I would like to go, but if it's in the same venue, I don't think I will. I have heard rumors that ESL had another venue. The event was being planned to be held at another venue, and those plans fell through. I don't know how true those rumors are, but there is that rumor going around in the internet. So this morning, Frank O'Connor has also went on our Halo on Reddit, and he said that the team are going to be working on it, on fixing those issues from this past weekend. But of course, we've heard that from 343 before with MCC, so I won't believe it until I see it, I guess is the best way to put it. There's also another tournament that just got announced in Florida, so it's not being run by ESL, and of course, being in Florida, you would expect a different venue, a better venue. So we'll just have to wait and see and find out. But that's gonna be the end of the video for me, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed hearing me rant about it. Nice perspective from someone that went to the event. If you want to see my experience, visualize my experience, I did make a vlog, like I stated earlier in the video. There will be a link to that at the end of this video. So I would appreciate it if you guys go watch that and hit that like button on that video as well. But yeah, that's going to be it for me for this video. As always, I would like to thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button if you did enjoy the video. Subscribe for more. And I will see you guys